you want to take people whose purpose is to live in bliss, enlighten them, so then they'll become miserable like us, because then they'll realize the reality of life is not blissful.
Well, I mean,
it's just blisters.
Like if you're not
oh, that's
angry,
another good one.
Yeah, if you're not angry, you're not paying attention.
Yes.
And if you're not paying attention, I can't have you anywhere near me.
Why? How? What? That's not fair. That's not fair.
It is. It is when you think about it, because those people that are not paying attention are just going to bring you down.
No, that's you bringing yourself down because you want people to act and think differently than what they're designed for. You want a VW to act like a Porsche because you're like, well, the framing is similar and you have wheels, and I'm like, yeah, but what the Porsche does is not what the VW does. You're like, but the Porsche does the same thing as a VW. They're both cars, same place, same designer, same country.
Yeah.
But it's a VW, and you're like, damn it! I'm so angry. I'm like, you're angry at a VW for being a VW.
Well, I mean,
when you're the fucking Porsche, instead of being like, look at me, Porsche, you're like, damn, VW, come on, room it.
but I like VWs. They're so cute, and
they are cute.
They float,
and they do, and they're so they're necessary. But your emotional reaction to something that is not meant to be changed because you find the beauty in simple things and you want them to grow, that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Thank you. I mean,
but it's just not realistic.
I feel like, so in my lifetime, the people that I've hung out with or been associated with or whatever, when they aren't paying attention, I get fucked up because I am paying attention and I see what's going on, and the only thing that I can do is prepare for the inevitable, which is usually them getting pulled over or getting arrested or whatever. For example, when I was living in a motel in California, like my neighbors or whatever would try to be my friends. So you like to hang out
with people that love to burn bridges?
No.
And so in the future they're going to burn some bridge somewhere, somehow. And then you're like, I see that coming, and I told you, if I know somebody's going to burn a bridge, I'll just get a shitloads of insurance on the bridge preparing for them to burn the bridge.
That's not where I'm going at with this. So the people at the motel, like, I can't help it. I'm kind of social sometimes. So, like, I would talk to them. And, like, we had common interests, which was, recreation. And so we would do that. And then, like, they would do stupid shit, like just hang out in their freaking doorway, which you can't do if you're engaged in any sort of nefarious activity at a motel. You just don't leave your door open. You don't hang out in your doorway. Because if a cop comes walking by and your door is open at all, they can just push it open and come on in. Like, you just don't do that. And my neighbors or whatever would fucking do that all the goddamn time. And I'm just like, ugh, fucking idiots. Like, I just don't, I can't be associated with that kind of lack of attention.
Sure. So if you are physically near somebody who's a retard, or my apologies.
No, it's fine. Trust me.
If you are with somebody who just simply doesn't understand the magnitude of swinging a hammer, and is just physically near you and is just literally swinging a hammer, sometimes hitting themselves in the head, sometimes in the foot, and they're like, right. Ow! And when they yell ow and they pull back, they could easily swing the hammer towards you, crack your head open. So, yes, you should not be around.
So that's what I mean
somebody
when I
who's
say
swinging a hammer who doesn't understand how to handle a hammer.
That's what I mean when I say if they're not paying attention, I can't be around them.
Right.
Like, yeah, that's what I mean when I say that. Do you understand now?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
You shouldn't be there. You shouldn't be there. You shouldn't be in that situation. You shouldn't. That scenario is unsafe.
Right. Exactly what I'm saying.
And too many variables are out of your hand.
Yeah.
That can completely destroy every aspect of what you're doing.
Yes.
So what's the answer? The answer is go to a country where those types of felurious behavior. How do you call it?
Nefarious.
Nefarious. Ooh, you're so fancy with your big words.
I know, huh?
Nefarious behaviors are not nefarious at all. Then you
Right.
will live a happy,
Well,
safe, comfortable life if that's the life you are wanting to live.
The only places that I know of is like I think it's Peru and Holland. No, yeah, Peru and Holland.
Portugal and
Is it Portugal? Where they've just made everything legal. They're just like, fuck it. If they're gonna kill themselves,
Czech
they're gonna
Republic.
kill themselves. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
It's not that it's not. It's not that it's legal. It's decriminalized.
Right.
So they see it as an addiction issue. So they do take people away, but more into rehab rather than jails.
Right. So I've been reading a lot about the whole drugs and criminalization and jails and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a study going on where instead of putting someone in jail, they, help them make friends, help them,
Connect
get
back
in
to
touch
society.
with their family. Yeah, because there's a disconnect. Obviously, that's why you're doing the drugs in the first fucking place.
That's
so
exactly
they're trying to
why
get rid of that disconnect, and then the people don't want to do drugs anymore.
That's why they do that here. They force the disconnect so that people are disconnected and cause the trouble so they could go back into the system and generate revenue.
Right, because the for-profit jails and all that shit.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Slavery.
Joe Arpaio.
No, the 13th Amendment justifies slavery as a form of punishment.
Does it really?
You don't know the 13th Amendment?
No.
It's one
please.
sentence.
I'm sure that I read it all at some point. But...
Slavery is abolished, comma, except for punishment of convicted of crimes or something like that.
What is that? Was that your phone or mine?
I'm pretty sure it might have been yours, but yeah, yours. Your new fancy phone. How you liking it?
I thought I turned the sound off. Oh, whatever.
So, in America, slavery is perfectly legal and practiced to this day.
Mm-hmm.
And as a matter of fact, I'm about to buy one or something.
Are you?
Yeah.
For reals?
Yeah.
That's hot.
Do you think I make a good slave owner?
No. But I think that you herd cats really well. So
Thank
there is
you.
potential there.
What part of my handling slaves would you be concerned about now?
I think, like, for myself, for example, when I was in that situation of being a submissive or slave or whatever, and dude didn't do what he said he was going to do, I got all kinds of fucking unruly. Got all kinds of indignant.
That's not slavery, though.
You
choosing
yeah.
the guy who's going to dominate you is not a form of
Well,
slavery. I'm talking about,
I mean,
people in chains and doing what they have to do.
I'm so terrible.
Why?
Because I think that's hot. People in chains. Like,
There's
what?
nothing-
That's disgusting. Like, who
That's
does
nothing
that?
wrong with
I would do that.
I would do that. I think I'd be good, and they would like me. Because... Damn it, girl. Princess Odie. Princess Odie.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Damn it. I gotta take a breather on that one. Okay, so...
I'm sorry.
No, don't ever fucking apologize for your greatness, woman. Damn it. Oh, shit, I think a tear just came down.
Oh, man,
Okay,
that's funny. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you cry. Yeah, I did. Oh, shit. I didn't tell you. I do this new giggle thing, like when my life is potentially in danger.
The tears that come out are not what concern me. The location of where the tears are coming out concern
What do you
me a
mean?
bit.
Your eyeballs?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Your eyeballs sprung a leak?
No, that's...
My eyeballs sprung a leak almost every fucking day.
I wouldn't be concerned if I
retarded.
was tearing out of my... You make tears come out of places that I'm concerned about. I don't know how tears can even get there.
Oh my.
Yes.
Wow.
That's how much
That's
I love
legit.
you. I love you, girl.
That's legit. I like it.
So,
It's
Princess
fucking hot.
Odie,
Yes,
you were
sir.
telling me, damn, we went way off fucking base.
We
there.
did.
Jesus,
We did.
Mary, Joseph. Slaves. Okay.
Yes, slaves.
I
like slaves.
So,
I want a slave.
slaves,
I want another slave.
The majority of slaves loved their owners.
Yeah.
And the majority of the owners cared for their slaves as farmers do with their livestock.
Mm-hmm.
They know it's important. They know that that's what they're basing their life on. They know that if the slave was healthy, happy, would work harder, and so they always provided as much as they can for the slaves as appropriate and whatnot. So if you're a good slave owner, your slave will actually fall in love with you. As a servitude, as pets.
Okay, that's fair, I guess. I mean, yeah.
But a true slave doesn't have the choice not to be a slave. The love and not love is all dependent on how you're treating that living thing, like any living thing. So do you think I'd be a good slave owner?
I don't know, because I haven't seen you in like that role. You know what I mean?
What?
I haven't seen you in that role.
What do you mean?
Like, okay, for example, I think it was a dungeoneer or dungeon master or some shit like that, whatever. The person who was, like, there to get the slaves in line, like, whenever, you know, we had that horrible time in our history. I can't remember what it was called. A dragon? No.
Dungeon master?
Something like that. Anyway, he was the guy that was cracking the whip.
Gotcha.
Like, whatever.
Putting everybody in line. Like the CO.
Yes. Or, you know, like a prison guard, fucking
yeah,
whatever.
Correctional officer.
Yeah, yes. Only he had a fucking whip. Like,
now they have
whip
tasers.
so bad. Oh my god, I want a whip. Anyway,
you don't have
I haven't seen you in that type of scenario, so I don't have any information.
That's not the slave owner.
Or experience.
That's the worker for the slave owner.
Okay. So you're saying like I guess, plantation owner or whatever that employed them to fucking take care of their shit?
Just here now, as a human being that I would own, like, I guess technically I own my dogs kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I guess you'd be good at that. I feel like I would be evil. I would be so good. So good. My slaves would hate me. But they would love me. Because they didn't really have a choice.
No, they have a choice of love. They just don't have a choice of servitude.
Right. Well, it's like...
And you're like, well, if you're serving me, motherfucker, you're going to love it.
Yeah, pretty much.
As you handle your breast, oh my god.
My bra strap came off randomly.
Damn it! As we're talking about you being a slave owner, and you're like, they'll love it, but well, they hate me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And your bra came undone.
They'd be afraid.
Jesus, woman, what is it with...
I don't know.
How?
They would be so afraid of
Holy
me. They'd be like, oh my god, don't piss her off.
No.
It happens.
You're mean when you're pissed off? Or... You try, though. I mean, you calmly say repeatedly, I'm agitated, I'm frustrated, I just need my time. And
yeah, I do. I mean, you pretty much get 4 times for me to say that, and then fucking kaboom!
Wow, most people
and
go with the 3 rule.
I refuse to be responsible for the boom. Like, whatever happens.
Most people go 3 strikes. What's your...
Yeah.
Why do
I go 4? Because I'm kind of patient, and I realize that they're probably not going to hear the first 2. Like, it's after the first 2 that their fucking conscience is like, oh, wait a minute, she already said that.
So you're actually going short one if you go based on their consciousness.
Right.
It's 4 on your consciousness.
Yeah.
Look how sweet you are.
Yeah, I know. It's terrible, isn't it? It's terrible.
It's what?
It's terrible.
What's that? That you're sweet?
Yeah. That I give them more than most people would because I realize that, it takes a minute for that shit to sink in.
Well, actually, you're giving them 1 less than most people would because you know that it takes them 2 to catch up. So they're actually, from their perspective, they only have 2. From your perspective, they have 4. So you're rewarding yourself for being generous, but not generous at their level, generous at your level. But another person won't realize that
they didn't hear the first 2, so technically they only get 1.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So if you're comparing yourself to most people, you're better. But if you're comparing yourself to morality, well, they still think they got 2.
Yeah. Yeah. It's whatever.
That's how smart you are, Princess Odie. You are like master magician in presenting it your way. 'Cause it's
just like, the Catalina Island thing.
Yes.
Like, the buffalo got there when the water was lower. I had no idea. It just sounded good.
But you were so confident in it.
Yeah, I was.
I mean, it was just like...
I thought for sure that maybe that's how it happened. but I had to Google it anyway, just in case I was wrong. And I was wrong. I love it when I'm wrong. There was a cartoon in the LA Weekly called Life in Hell.
Okay.
And I believe that's where I got this little jingle from. Hello, my name is Rongo. I wrote a little songo. Fucking whatever. Yeah, it was super cute.
Would your slaves run away?
They might try. I'll fucking pull off some misery shit on them, though.
What? Damn it! Is this what you would do to pets?
No.
Why would you treat pets better than humans?
Because pets love you unconditionally. Humans don't understand that.
But if a human loves you, isn't their love stronger and more impactful?
It's not unconditional. It should be unconditional, but it's not. It'll
Unconditional love is not healthy.
It is.
No.
Are you telling me your dog doesn't love you healthily?
My dogs absolutely love me unconditionally, but they would stick around if I beat them, which in no way I would ever beat them, and that's not healthy.
It's true. It's true.
It's
but
beautiful.
it's not healthy for you to be animals either.
You shouldn't do it. And the commitment is a beautiful thing, but I'm just saying, as an adult, as a human, it's not a healthy thing.
But it's also not fair or just to put conditions on your love.
I'm not saying your love. I'm saying your commitment. I'm saying, like, you being there for somebody who's doing wrong, to support their wrong behavior is just unhealthy. And that is what I consider unconditional love. Unconditional love is like, my dogs will stand with me if I'm doing something completely wrong morally as a human. If I stand and start yelling racist stuff, and my dogs will still stand with me.
Yeah.
That's not what humans should be doing to each other.
They shouldn't.
That's why the love of a slave is more impactful than the love of a dog.
Did I ever tell you somebody told me I have the heart of a slave? Of a Gorean slave, no less.
A what?
Gorean slave.
Gorean?
Gorean is, well, it started out in books, but it's like a lifestyle for some people. It's kind of the basis, sort of, for, like, the BDSM type slave.
Yeah.
That's where a lot of people get their terminology and their behavior, whatever, from. Yeah. Is the whole book series, fucking whatever. I don't even know what it's called, but that's what it's called, is Gorean. And it's like complete and utter servitude. Like, your every breath is dedicated to making someone happy.
I've told you that you're a goddess and you should be served.
I am a goddess.
And which one are you more comfortable accepting? Which role?
I don't know.
You like the slave thing, right?
Both. I mean, that's why I'm a switch, though, because I like both. I mean, I'm a top and a bottom.
How can a ruler
fucking girl lover and a boy lover? What?
Because of balance, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's so fucking on point.
And I'm a Virgo Libra.
You have to know
there's the balance there.
Both sides to be good at all sides. Mm-hmm. Fuck, girl. I got
it's deep, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. So many layers. So many layers.
Damn it, Odie.
Huh.
How can you be so hard on yourself when you're so fucking awesome?
Somebody's got to.
No.
I'm the only one that can get away with it.
No.
If anybody else in the world was as hard on me as I am, I'd freaking punch him in the throat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how is it okay for you to do something that's not okay for others?
Because I hold myself to a higher standard.
No. Beating yourself down doesn't lift you up. Ooh, I brought it back.
Damn. We got to put that on a bumper sticker.
Wow, we got to do something, girl.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. For shizzle.
We should start a fucking new AA group.
Or a new what?
AA fucking book.
Oh, you mean like the Blue Book?
Yes.
Yeah.
But more realistic. Like, cut out the bullshit. And definitely cut out the degrading shit. Like, you're too powerless and... No, motherfucker, wait a minute.
It's not that you're powerless. It's that you're powerless over drugs and alcohol.
Yeah,
which is your downfall. Which is how you found your bottom.
Hell no.
Allegedly.
Fuck. That's...
I'm programmed. It's fine.
It's horrible. You're 100% right. That's what they say, but that's absolutely wrong.
Well, I mean, I was in the program for a little while. I didn't tell you about that.
I have been in several, and they did say that was the problem I had with them. Is like, that sounds fucking degrading.
Here's a funny fact for you. In the program of Alcoholics Anonymous, I managed to get like 40 days clean or 60 days clean or some shit like that. That's going to meetings every freaking day. That's doing the step work. That's having a sponsor.
Yeah.
On my own, without the program, without a sponsor, I got 4 years clean.
Yeah.
Like, maybe there's something wrong with the program.
There is a lot of things wrong with it, yeah.
They get you addicted to coffee and meetings instead of your drug of choice.
That is our addictive behavior just shifting over. We have to substitute it for something.
I did learn something, though. The groups, you know, like when you all get together and go to a meeting, the whole reason that that is productive and why it's good is because the alpha waves that are exchanged in those meetings from like-minded whatever.
Alpha waves.
That also happens in churches.
Alpha waves. I was fucking just recently looking into EEGs.
Mm-hmm. I had like 8 EEGs when I was in an institution when I was a teenager. Oh, that glue is a motherfucker to get off your hair. I'm just saying.
I don't have hair.
Well, you're lucky.
I
had long, beautiful, gorgeous hair when I was a teenager, and they kept gluing those fucking things to my head. It's terrible.
There's a thing called neural feedback training. So what it is you're looking at a screen with a video game that is controlled by your thought patterns. Mm-hmm. And if your thought patterns are the same... Is he licking his ear?
He was.
Oh.
Till just now. Go on. If your thought patterns are...
If your thought patterns are the same patterns that have been triggering negative thoughts, the game starts to fail. The character in the game starts to fail. Mm-hmm. So you have to think in a positive way to change the behavior of the character to start winning the game again.
That's cool. I feel like that would teach people how to train their brain. That is super awesome. Why isn't there more of that shit around? I mean,
isn't that fucking like...
I saw in a commercial, I think it was last year.
To be positive?
Right. I mean, it took me a while to train my brain how to do that. Like, it took a long, I want to say 3 years to stop thinking negative first. Like, if I'm in a scenario, I used to be like, oh, well, this is going to be fucked up because whatever. And then, like, now I think positive. Like, I don't even, negative thoughts don't even enter my head. But it took a long fucking time. It was hard work.
You know what that time is for? So your neural net, the pattern of thoughts are just a pattern of neurons firing. That firing, repeated firing, causes the synapses to get stronger and bigger. So that change is changing a different neural set that is weaker because we don't use it that much, and that time is the new one strengthening and the old one weakening.
That's crazy. So it takes 3 years to completely change my thought processes.
Isn't that fucking...
Thought process. Yeah, thought process.
Isn't that like they know why we need the time because they could see our... Sorry.
Like I want to say last year, like around Christmas time, I saw commercials for fucking a drone that you control with your brain.
Yes.
Where the fuck where is it? What happened to it?
It's going. They're running it. It's on.
Why can't I get one? I need one.
It's online.
I need one. I need at least one. And I had questions about that.
That kind of scares me.
What?
Because if you could remotely control electronics with your brain, girl, motherfucker's gonna be fucking...
Oh, yeah. So, I have questions about that, though.
Yes.
Like, can I control someone else's drone with my mind? Just knowing how to fucking make it happen? Like, I'm driving down the street and I'm just all... I got, like, 6 drones coming at me and shit. Like, what? That would be weird.
No, what
or, like, maybe I could take over their drone and, like, make it fly somewhere else.
Not yet.
Freak them the fuck out. That would be funny.
Unless you understand how to change the radio communication between their drone and your... What it is the remote control is basically a thing that sits on your head and reads the different parts of your brain firing.
But, I mean, is it different per person? Or is it different per drone?
Your thoughts are...
Like, can I just walk around with that thing on my head and control everyone's drone?
No, because the radio waves, it's like basically saying your remote controlling other radio...
Like garage door openers?
Yeah.
But see,
So
even with
if
garage
you-
door openers, you can click
if
enough
you-
garages and one will open.
Because what you're doing is the signal you're sending from your brain is the signal you're sending with your thumbs.
Right.
If you understand how to change the controller radio frequency to match that one, then yes.
But see, even with
But
garage door openers, you can click somebody's
can.
fucking garage
Yeah,
eventually.
yeah, because there's only so many frequencies.
Right.
But if you can adjust the frequency with your brain, is what I think you're thinking, then which is coming,
Yes.
then you could connect with any of the waves that are.
I feel like my
coming
brain's a
and
little bit
going.
stronger than most people's. I mean, it is smaller. Like,
Well, size doesn't matter. It's the folds.
but I know that. But I mean, like, my brain is smaller than most people's because my head's smaller. Like, it makes sense. My brain would be smaller.
The size of the
But
brain.
I'm smarter than a lot of people.
The size of the brain can weigh the same or even less, but be smarter and more efficient because it's the folds inside of the brain. That's
Did you know that there's a birth defect called smooth brain?
smooth
Koala bears
brain.
have it.
No shit.
I mean, all koala bears have it, but in people, it's like so many % babies are born with a smooth brain,
Damn.
and they have a very low life expectancy. I want to say 6 years.
Oh.
Like 3 years is a lot for a kid with smooth brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I
So
don't
how-
remember how old my
So how
friend's
is it
kid
that
made it.
there's so many adults with smooth brains?
I don't fucking know. It's crazy. But yeah, koala bears have it. Like all koala bears are born with smooth brain. That's why they're so DTD.
There's so what DTD.
They're so DTD, yeah. Like, okay, koala bears eat eucalyptus, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can take eucalyptus leaves from a eucalyptus tree, put it on a plate in front of koala bear. It doesn't know what to do. It's still going to climb up the eucalyptus tree and pull the leaves. Like, even though there's a plate of leaves sitting there, it doesn't know that that's its food. Unless it climbs up the tree and eats it.
That upsets you?
No.
You seemed a little frustrated, like,
No.
why don't you know?
No, I mean, it's fun fact for you.
and
Like-
people that don't get it,
People are just fucking stupid.
why do you say that with such... How can you say that in a positive way so you can see that to be a good thing?
Because it hurts me.
No, how can you see that to be a good thing?
I don't know.
Because
I don't know. Because so many times in my life,
you already said
stupid
it,
people
bliss.
have fucked it up. Yeah. I can't appreciate their bliss because I don't get it. I don't get to have
But
that
they're
bliss.
in bliss.
Yeah.
And why do you want to pull them out of their bliss?
Because their bliss hurts me. I know, it's terrible, isn't it? Like, and so many times in my life,
Wait a
stupid people
minute.
have fucked me up. Like, oh
Wait a
my
minute,
God,
wait a
I
minute.
can't tell you how many times stupid people
Their
have fucked me up.
bliss,
Their bliss hurts. The fact that they
Hurts
are in
you.
bliss hurts me.
basically because the guy swinging the hammer doesn't have a fucking clue.
Doesn't have a clue.
And you're there because you have to be there and he's next to you and you're like, dude, you're swinging a fucking hammer, calm
I'm
down.
like, dude, like, seriously? Like,
you're going to hurt
whoa.
yourself,
You're
but
gonna
more
hurt
importantly,
yourself.
you're going to
You're
hurt
gonna
me.
Yeah.
And so he
And they
keeps
always end up
banging
hurting
his
me.
and himself.
And they always end up hurting me.
Yeah.
Like, fucking boop, take out my shin. God damn it. I fucking knew that was going to happen. Every fucking time. Every time.
And you can't see anything positive out of that. You can see that they're in bliss, and that's positive for them, but their bliss is physically harming you, or life harming you, or whatever.
Yeah.
And you can't see anything positive out of that.
I don't know how. I admit that. I don't know how. I don't know how to turn that around and make it a positive. I really don't. Maybe because I've been fucked off by it so many times. Like, that's probably a major contributing factor to my inability to make it a positive.
Can the positive be as simple as knowing that knowledge?
But how do I get out of the way? Like,
Well,
that's the thing that
First
gets
of all,
me.
you just clearly have to understand that that's happening, which you do.
Mhm.
So, and you understand that you're there and you're putting yourself in that position.
Sometimes
so
I'm
then-
forced into that situation. Like,
And-
through situations, circumstances, whatever.
Sure. And so the knowledge of that is a positive thing. The knowledge that you know that you're getting hit, the knowledge that you know that you're putting yourself there is positive. The knowledge that you know that you can actually step out of situations like that, or not
Sometimes.
get yourself into some, or not even get close to situations like because
I mean,
what you
for
explained.
example, when that dude was feeding me antifreeze, like, where the fuck was I going to go from there? Like, I didn't have anywhere else to go.
Exactly. So you were in a situation that you had no options. So if you have options, then you wouldn't put yourself in that situation.
And that guy, by the way, swinging a hammer. Like, whatever.
Yeah. Look, when I was homeless, I had to go hang out the people that I knew that were drug dealers. Mm-hmm. That was putting myself in a situation that I shouldn't be in, right. But I had no choice. So, make it to where you have choice is what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And I did that for like 7 years when I had my own place. Like, but I just fucked up, got lazy, stupid, whatever. And I admit that.
And that's okay. That's why I'm the king of stupid. Mike, check MICCCZE. CH as in the Republic.
Yes, sir. And what is it that you say? The gender benders, fenders, whatever. Offenders, something. I forgot. Damn it.
Sure,
no problem. I was trying to remember all that.
You want me to do the whole intro?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, how can it be your podcast without the intro?
Good morning, stupid. Welcome back to hashtag 360 stupid. We are stupid people asking you smart people simple questions. King of stupid here, Mike. Check MICCCZE. CH as in the Republic.
I got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, everybody's welcome here at hashtag 360 stupid.
You say ladies and gentlemen.
And all genders, fenders, benders.
Yes. What is that?
Huh?
What is it?
Ladies and gentlemen, all other genders, fenders, benders.
Okay. Yeah. I gotta remember that. One of these days. Oh, by the way, hi. Princess Odie here.
Princess Odie! You're so pretty.
Aw, thank you.
Oh, that's a good one.
What?
Princess Odie, you're so pretty. It even rhymes. We've been hitting the rhymes today, haven't we?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
And the bumper sticker quotes.
Bumper in your sticker.
Sticker in your bumper. What?
Ooh.
Yeah.
So we were talking about how you would be a good slave owner. No, I was.
You would be a good slave owner.
And your slaves would run away.
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, there was that one, and no.
He was the slave, or you were the slave?
So Eric was my slave. I don't remember if you ever met Eric or not.
No.
Okay, so it was like along the BDSM lines of slave. Yeah, but he was the slave. Stupid. Like, he would have voted for fucking Hillary Clinton. And I'm like, there's something wrong with
slave,
you, dude.
You're saying you have power into their own personal life.
I used to tell him to go do things for me and give me the money.
Oh, jeez. Good, healthy things, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. No. Yeah, no. I mean, it was, I guess, healthy because it was consensual. Like, whatever. Yeah.
Consensual and healthy are not necessarily...
Well, you're right.
Near each other.
It's fine. It's whatever. I mean, he's not my slave anymore.
So that's why
fucking stupid. I couldn't handle it.
That's why you were saying that you would be a bad slave owner.
Well, yeah.
I don't think so, because a true slave owner would recognize that they are forced onto you. That guy was not a genuine, you owe him slave, you own him. Owning another human being would be the same as your children. I think you would do a great job in taking care of them. And
I did.
You know, especially if you see some that are having some difficulties, I don't think you would whip them to death and fucking be like, you're gonna work anyways. You'd be more like, oh, come on, you don't have to do that field work. You could do this, stitching type of work.
Yeah.
Now, how much sex would you have with them? I don't know.
Well, it depends on how crippled they were. I mean,
some disabilities
I might just chain them to the bed. Like, fuck
some of the disabilities are actually fun.
Right?
You're like, holy fuck, how did that grow?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's this guy who has a traumatic brain injury. Never mind, I'll tell you about that later. Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been entertaining that idea for a little while.
Good for you, girl.
But it presents as like freaking never mind. Palsy.
Oh.
I mean, it's fine. It's whatever. I mean, he's not palsy, but even if he was palsy, I'd still love him anyway because he's sweet.
Fun is fun.
Yeah.
So, you still want to stay deep, or you want to?
Well, I mean.
Let's talk about love.
Oh no! Fuck that. Okay, so when I was a teenager, I came up with this, I guess, ideology, philosophy, whatever, however you want to look at it, that love is a word symbolizing impending doom, heartache, and pain. That's it.
Wow.
That was when I was a teenager. And that shit still holds true. I'm not wrong.
Wait a minute.
I'm not wrong.
No, nobody said anything about right and wrong. There's just some concern here.
Why? Because every time I've felt strongly for somebody, it's gone awry.
Well, if you think that's what love is...
Well, I feel like love is feeling strongly for someone in a positive way.
Have you ever looked up a definition of love?
No.
You want to look it up?
Well, okay, Google. I don't think I have OK Google turned on my phone yet. Let's see what Google says. What is the definition of love? Oh, it's not loud enough.
Intense feeling of deep affection.
Intense feeling of deep affection.
That's it.
So I wasn't far off.
That's
like, it's strong feelings for
that's
someone.
It. That's
like,
literally
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It's not all this hoopla, romance, and flowers,
romance.
and oh, yeah.
You know what romance is? A fully charged goddamn vibrator. That's what love is. But, I mean romance. That's
Intense
what romance is.
Feelings. That's it. That's all it is. It's not all this fucking... Everybody's put so much emphasis on this one fucking word that's got like, well, it's just entitled of love. That's it.
And also, most people that think they're in love are just infatuated.
So, you said love is this horrible fucking shit.
It is. It's a word symbolizing impending heartache, pain.
Damn it.
Yeah. Doom. Yeah.
But you've confessed your love to me.
Well, yeah.
Does that mean you're gonna fucking doom me?
But no. But see, the love that I feel for you is different than I would feel for somebody that I was intimate with.
Oh. Aww.
Like, for example, a boyfriend or...
Oh, you meant like friend, like
yes.
genuine. Oh, Odie.
What?
That's beautiful.
I do love you like that.
I thought you meant like in the other way.
I don't ever want you to go away.
Oh.
Ever. I want to be friends with you forever.
Likewise, Odie.
Thank you.
We will be. We are.
I feel like that's really the only kind of healthy love that I will ever get to experience is friendship.
Oh.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love my daughter like crazy. However, she doesn't talk to me. Like, the only way that I can talk to her is on Instagram, which I can't get to right now because my phone went swimming.
That's where the conversation started with loving family.
Mm-hmm.
That's the impending doom that you're referring to.
No, the impending doom would be like my ex-husband trying to kill me. Like, I thought I was in love with him until he tried to kill me. And I was like, I gotta go.
Your feeling towards him could have been love, but his feeling towards you could have been also love, but just...
I don't think he knew how to love.
Right.
Yeah. And that's the thing, too, is people have to know how to love before they can love. And really, the only way that you're going to know how to... I feel the only way that you're going to know how to love is by loving yourself first.
Bingo.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people don't get that. A lot of people are fucking codependent, too. And that's crazy. Like, how can you be codependent and, like, say I love you to somebody when you can't love yourself without them loving you first? Like,
because of ignorance. Bliss. Ignorance is bliss.
Exactly.
And so they say,
that bliss hurts me.
You.
That bliss
you
hurts
love me. We're gonna make a fucked up family.
Right? Yeah. Fucking crazy ass shit.
Wait, what?
This is crazy ass shit. Like,
how's that crazy?
Well,
how? That's normal.
It shouldn't be the norm, though. It really shouldn't be.
Be the norm. You know what? There's a lot of shouldn't be's.
Right. Yeah. I mean, how many people do you know that don't come from a dysfunctional family?
Yeah. So why is that crazy? It's not crazy.
It shouldn't be the norm.
It shouldn't be. There's a lot of things that shouldn't be.
Yeah, I know. Sad. I don't like it. I don't like the situations in the world that are continuing to exist.
Is it getting better?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Snowflakes. That's all I'm saying.
Before, people would fucking couldn't live over 40. Now
right.
we're in our 80s.
Who says that's better? Like, seriously. Have you seen these people that can't walk? They shit themselves? Like, I don't want to live like that. I'm good. Pass.
What I'm saying is, if we were living back then, you and I would not be living because of simply of our age.
That's fine.
Here now, like
I'm perfectly okay with that.
You think that
45
is enough?
Plans in place for motherfuckers to take me out when I turn 30.
Oh.
And when I turned 40.
What the fuck?
They failed.
Why is it on those days? Why 30, 40? Why not 39
Because I didn't want to
or
live
42?
past 30.
Why those numbers?
I didn't want to live past 30.
Why those numbers?
Because I didn't want to live past 30. I felt like 30 was a milestone that I was okay with reaching, and then I didn't want to reach anymore. And then just in case they failed when I was 30, I was like, fuck it. Okay, we'll just make a backup plan for 40. Like,
why those numbers? Why not 31?
They're milestones.
Why not 35? Or why
because
not 42?
They're milestones.
By who?
Set by me.
Who? You're getting that information from people.
No.
The number 40...
I decided that 30 was enough.
The number 40 came from people. The number of years that we live or are alive or how we do years and numbers.
Oh, now see, you're taking that on a whole different level.
Because I'm trying to break it down to the point where you understand that it's stupid people that are making up everything.
So, when I was
the
a
number
teenager...
30 was a stupid guy who just was like, hey, 1, 2, 3, and he's like...
Okay. That's a whole other level I'm not prepared to deal with right now. When I was a teenager,
you said deep.
I did say deep, but that's like, that's a whole different layer of
That's
deepness.
like, don't force it in there deep. That's
right.
like, give me a minute.
Right, that's like, can you spit on it or something? Fuck.
Oh my god.
So,
when
I was a teenager, I felt like
famous. This podcast
when you get to 30, your looks start to deteriorate.
Oh my god.
Like, what?
So
when I was a teenager.
Fuck it, I'm done.
Yeah, exactly.
How?
Exactly.
You're well in your 30 plus now, and you're fucking hot and gorgeous, and you
Thank you.
probably get way more guys and fucking know more to do with the guys. I mean, why would you stop at 30? Because what most people think is pretty stops at 30. Come on.
Because, like, things change when you turn 30. Like, your metabolism changes.
Some
like, your skin starts
better.
to look old. Like, you get wrinkles.
Sure.
Like, your hair falls out or changes color. Like, whatever.
Isn't that beautiful,
Look
though?
at all these fucking white hairs I have. I don't want that shit.
Haven't you seen a beautiful elderly woman?
Oh, once or twice.
Yeah.
I mean, Cher's fucking banging for her age. Like, oh my god, does that woman age?
There you go.
She doesn't age. She doesn't fucking age. She's, like, preserved or some shit. I don't know. Fuck, she's beautiful.
And you?
And
you?
Carmen Diaz.
You're preserved.
No, Cameron Diaz. That's what it is.
You're
Cameron.
preserved amazingly well.
Yeah, whatever. She's fucking hot.
And your preservation?
I don't know. I see crow's feet and shit like that when I look in the mirror.
Oh my god.
And like my laugh lines are fucking stupid deep. Like, oh my god, I need some Botox.
That's character. That's life.
Character.
Yeah.
It's like my scars, whatever. Godsmack, Under Your Scars. Such a good song. I've been listening to that a lot lately.
Did you get your phone activated?
Yes, I did.
Isn't that great?
That is so great. Thank you.
You have a phone.
I do have a phone.
A new phone.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like all up to date with my technology and shit. For like the first time ever.
Every time I've seen you,
shit. Oh
I'm sending you a live location. You're like, yeah, my phone doesn't know that one. My phone is still doing the text messaging.
Yeah.
Odie.
Well, I had the Stylo 3 for like, 3 years, 4 years, something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Like, the Stylo 3 was already old when I got it.
I have never known you not to fucking work, not to do somewhere. You're always doing... How is it that you're not a fucking millionaire?
Because I just fucking... Yeah. Because I like spending money as much as I like earning it.
Earning it is why you're not a millionaire.
Mm-hmm. Probably, yeah.
The mentality of money. Oh, man, I have learned so fucking much.
I bet. It's crazy. So there was that guy, when I was doing phone sex, that used to call me, like, once a month or so. He wrote a book called Earners and Betters or some shit like that. I don't remember exactly what the title was, but he, like, that's what he did with his life, is he fucking bet on, like, sports. He bet on, fucking dog tracks, horse tracks, whatever. And he made a lot of money because he was an earner, not a better. Like, yeah.
Earner?
Mm-hmm. And he went to, like, casinos and shit like that and played, like, card games or whatever, fucking roulette table. Like, he knew the odds of, like, every fucking thing. So crazy.
I have a friend who moved to Vegas. He goes, I go, so what are you going to do? You getting old and stuff? He goes, oh, yeah. Once I'm done with work, I'll retire and just be a professional gambler.
Mm-hmm.
I go, wow, that's great. I go, what are you gonna play? What's gonna be your game, right? He goes, oh, probably poker. I go, poker?
I actually know a couple people that have been in tournaments for poker.
Nice.
Like the ones that are on TV or whatever, fucking won a gang of money and shit. Yeah.
Coco used to deal with us
Shut
at
up.
the world tournaments in LA.
It was a croupier?
Huh?
A croupier or a dealer? I guess the dealer.
Dealer,
With the cards, yeah.
He was the one. He's dealt to fucking like all the big names, all the fucking stars,
Wow.
all the big tournament players. They've all gone through his payroll.
Wow.
He was there for
That's
5
great.
years.
There was a movie called Croupier or whatever.
Croupier?
Yeah, Croupier, whatever is English.
Yeah.
The people that work at the casino, like dealing the cards and fucking.
So I told him,
whatever.
I said, wow. So which game are you gonna play? He goes poker, and I'm like, poker.
What kind of poker? There's like
That's
a
not a
ton of
fucking.
different types.
If you're gonna retire playing at the casinos, poker. Why would you go poker? I go, what's the odds on poker? He goes, what do you mean? I go,
Really?
what's the payout odds on being a gambler in poker? He goes, I don't know. I said,
Shouldn't you kind of research that if that's your end fucking term goal? I mean, like.
so
your
there's
end
one
game?
information that I know is absolutely fucking true, is which game has the best odds. So just to verify knowledge that I know, to bounce off what he knows,
Is it like blackjack or Texas Hold'em?
I said, what's the game that pays off the most in the casinos? He goes, oh, I don't know. I never thought about that. You're gonna be a fucking. You're
What
telling
the
me your
fuck?
entire fucking. You're gonna bet your house on something you don't even fucking know what the odds are. It's craps. Actually, crapless craps is the highest payoff.
Crapless craps?
Yeah,
What
there's
is-
only one.
That's dice though. It's not cards, right?
Correct. Yeah, and there's only one crapless craps in Vegas, and it's in the Stratosphere.
Nice.
And they put the most garbage ass dealers on there to piss off people to go away.
Wow. That's awesome.
The odds on that fucking thing is 12-1 on if you hit the numbers that would crap you out on regular craps, it pays you 12-1.
Oh shit. That's awesome.
That's on a running bet.
Wow.
A running bet is you only lose it if the number 7 comes up.
Hold on. I happen to have 2 dice here. I know, how random is that? I happen to have 2 dice. Dun, 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 dun.
I don't think that's random at all, actually.
You don't think it's random?
Not at all.
Let's see what I get. Oh, I got an 8.
8.
Damn. I'd have lost. 3.
So 3 actually would pay you on the crapless crap.
4.
Whereas on the regular craps, it wouldn't pay you.
6.
As far as running the numbers. So I said, oh. So I said, I
I
said,
got a 7.
Nice.
What's that, my 5th roll? I got a 7.
Nice.
I guess. Whatever. 7-11. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
So I said, squirrel!
It
Squirrel
was
with
shiny.
lights!
It was
Squirrel
shiny.
with lights moving? Ah! So I said, what's the worst ones? Maybe he knows that. Everybody knows what that one
Keno?
is.
Is it Keno?
The worst odds?
Yeah.
The machines.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's
The slot machines or whatever?
Yeah. And the way you know which ones are good or high and low on your odds is which amount of those games are there.
Mm-hmm.
And the number 1 games in all the fucking casinos are the machines.
Yeah.
Cause
Usually.
because that's the worst odds for us to win.
Yeah.
That
That's
means
why
that's
there's
the
so
best.
many.
That's why there's so many. Whereas the craps tables, they actually shut them down. If
Really?
they shut them down because there's no point in keeping their worst odds, our best odds running.
Right. So why would they do that? Because then
And
they have
that's
to
why
pay
there's
out.
so few tables, and that's why it doesn't run 24 hours. But the ones that pay the most, pay out the least, are the ones that run 24 hours.
Yeah, that's funny.
Tricky, ain't it?
Those
But he
damn
didn't know.
indigenous people figuring that shit out.
He didn't. He didn't know. So I was like, I was like, oh, so you're gonna go with craps, right? He goes, what? What do you mean? He goes, I don't even know how to play craps.
How do you not know how to play craps?
I'm like,
It's
dude,
2 dice.
your entire retirement is based on gambling,
Right.
not poker. Are you fucking doing this because you just love poker? I get that, do that. But if you're going for fucking gambling, know what the fucking games are in the casino where you're gambling.
Right.
He goes, craps. He goes, I see people playing that all the time. I go, yeah, it's the best odds. He goes, it's the best odds? Wow.
Oh my goodness gracious.
And I go, you're in one of the fucking only cities that has crapless craps. That is the even better odds. He goes, I never
But I mean,
even
was
heard
there
of
like
that.
a list to get into the stratosphere, or can just anyone walk in?
Yeah, no, it's just, it's actually one of the less visited casinos. It's at the furthest end of the strip. It's actually the very last one before downtown starts.
The new strip or the old strip?
I didn't know there was a new and old strip.
Oh, yeah.
No
Yeah,
shit.
there's been a lot of construction.
There's always fucking something
Yeah.
around.
Like, as a matter of fact, the last time I was there, my friend was driving me around, and he was like, did you want to see the old strip or the new strip? I was like,
shit.
I'd rather not see a strip at all, to be honest. Like, yeah. I'd
I
rather
was
just
just
get
there not
naked
too
in the
long
back
ago.
of your car.
Nice. It was those one of friends, huh?
Yeah. 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 But he blocked me because I was kicking his ass at fucking Mafia Wars or some shit like that.
He blocked you?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's this stupid Facebook game. It's like Mafia something. And I was kicking his ass. And he was like, you can't do that. And I was like, why the fuck not? Like, because I was beating his ass like every day.
You
It
were
was funny
winning
shit.
at a video game.
Yeah. On Facebook.
And he didn't like that.
He didn't like it.
So he
blocked
you.
me.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
I thought it was hilarious. I was like, okay, then you want to be petty? That's cool. See ya.
Wow.
I guess I won't be calling you next time I go to Vegas. What's that? Oh, no more blowjobs for you.
Poor thing. Oh, is he missing out?
Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible. I don't think he understood the full effect of what he was doing when he did it, so whatever.
That's some serious blockage.
Yeah. Yeah. No more blowjobs for you.
Oh.
That's terrible. It's terrible. I don't think he knows it either. I don't care. It's fine.
The way you say it's fine.
Yeah.
I see a dagger going towards him.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's whatever. It's fine.
Whew.
I miss you.
I miss you too.
We should hang out like this more often.
Why don't we?
I don't know.
Because you keep ignoring me and then saying yes and then fucking bailing on me.
Well,
Like your birthday.
yeah, my birthday was just a fucking crock of shit too. Like, I don't even want to talk about that.